Okay, I've been get my glasses. I've been dreading this. Oh, dreading this day. I just know it's going to be a lot of work. So somehow we've got to try and get rid of all of that without damaging it, of course. Trying to make it look as best we can. There's only so much we can do. Like someone took a chunk out of there, but yeah, we've got to try and make it look a little bit more special. Yeah. I'll try my best. Look at that, it's just got cobwebs and stuff in there. I shall try my best. And then we'll see how we get on. I'll try and do some little short clips of video of me cleaning up, because me doing a whole video of cleaning this up will take like bloody forever. And it'll be dead boring to watch. But I'll do little snapshots so we can see the progress and see the things that I use to try and clean it up. So yeah, let's see how we get on. Okay, right, we're over here. I've got my glasses on, we've got my mucky mask. We'll put that on in a minute. Let's get rid of this elastic band for now. Get the key out of the way, we'll look at that later. So we're looking at this first. Put the new quick change thing on my Dremel. So yeah, what we got. Now these things, as I said, always make sure you got eye protection on. They're actually bloody lethal. These things come flying out. So we're going to try a little bit first. Always try a little tiny bit. And we'll see how we get on once it's click into place. There we go. So yeah, it's going to get loud. So put your fingers in your ears for a little minute. And we'll see how we get on. We'll just do a little bit and then we'll stop. We'll just test it. It's just a small piece. It's going to take some time. It's on the lowest setting, so as you can see, it's just starting. It's quite deep, that rust, so we're going to have to keep going for a bit, and I'll come back in a bit and see how much more we can get cleaned up. But that's a process. It's just small little movements, slowly working around all of those nooks and crevices, obviously with your mask on. And I'll do it in halves, and we'll come back in a little while and we'll see how we get on. Okay, it's about 10 minutes now, and we've still got a long way to go. We start to make Chubb out. So we've got a long way to go, as you can see. Yeah. So all those little bits are all sticking in me somewhere now. So you just got to keep changing. That's why you get so many in the bag. So we'll change up and we'll give it another 10 minutes and we'll see if we can get a bit more cleaner. Okay, let's try a different tactic. So we're slowly getting rid of it. We can make out a number now, 981. That's just the front. So I'd look at the sides, so you don't touch the back yet. I found a bit of worn out sandpaper. Nothing too coarse. That's helping me get rid of some of the cracks. As you can see, it goes everywhere. I mean, I've set up my hoover just to catch all the crap as we keep going, but I'll keep going, and I'm going to have to go back over it again with a wire wall just to get into all those little nooks and crannies, but that rust's very determined to stay on there. But we're getting there. It's going to take some time. Probably a good half hour in now, 40 minutes maybe. But yeah, we'll get there. I've been at it for a while now. My hands are all tingling a bit. But it's a lot, but I'll try and get it a little bit better. But it was quite pitted. So we've got most of that out now. So it's a lot better than it was. It doesn't look a big lump of rust anymore. It looks like a Chubb. Again, we see that little number there. So yeah, it looks loads better than it did. So we try and get a little bit more clean. The things that I use, right, okay, things I wouldn't bother using again. These brass ones, not even like seconds all that was sort of coming out. Going everywhere. Bloody rubbish. Couldn't get anything out of that. I wouldn't bother with those again, so no brass ones. These things are quite good. They look like little trees. Like different coarse ones. You You can feel them, just how coarse they are. I think the green is the coarsest, medium, and then the black. These are pretty good for the Dremel, for sort of getting rid of light marks, not so much that deep rust. We had to use sort of worn out sandpaper, but we had to use that in the end just to start to get it going so we can get rid of that surface rust. And then we worked our way down, obviously, wire brushes till they disintegrated in there, as they do. And then we got to finish on these, but then it's still the polishing part, so we can, if I can get it up clean, I will try. The problem is when it's pitted like this, every time you do try and polish it, every little pit's going to capture some polish. So yeah, it's always unusual. I always notice with these, the actual brass out the levers leach, and the bolt leaches out, and you always get this little brass tinge on the end of these shackles. I see it quite a lot, and yeah, it's a little bit cleaner in there. I'll give it another flush. It'll be all full of crap at the moment, and we clean the key up a little bit. Nothing special, just a little bit. I don't want it too crazy. So yeah, we'll keep going, and once it's ready, we'll get back over to the bench. We'll give it a pick, and then we'll give it away. But it's a lot better than it was. What do you think? Leave a comment below. And if you like me, you like turning. Let's have a look in there. Even that looks a lot cleaner, doesn't it? Let's get a touch. If you like me, you like turning stuff back into its original. That's lovely cleaning there now. Into its original form, the best I could. You know what I mean? When you get a body of, say, like something similar to that, it's hard to get that corrosion off without making too many marks on the metal. Now, I could have quite easily have just done half as much work and just painted it grey again so it looked original. But you know, the person who ever wins this on the free giveaway wants to do that, yeah. But yeah, I like them like this, I do. As long as they're all nice and oiled up and that, they'll last forever. And they look nice and clean. Especially if you're going to collect and you do a lot of hobby picking. So yeah, I've done my best. I've done better some days than others. I'm not too disappointed though, because it's been through the old wars, but I've got as much out of that as I possibly can, inside and out. So yeah, she works as sweet as a nut now, just like she did when she was brand new. Anybody know about the serial numbers? Probably give me a year on this one. 981, is that 1981? Who knows? I'm sure there's some sort of pattern like that on these, because some of them, the older ones, have them on the back, don't they? But yeah, let me know. That would be great. So what we're going to do is we'll give it another pick, and then see if one of the supporters is lucky winner. And against the supporters, thank you so much for your support, and all of you, thank you so much for watching, spending time. You know, if you fancy a challenge like this, go and get some old locks and give it a go. What you need is a bit of Dremel and a few bits and pieces, lots of patience, and prepared to get very mucky hands after that. But you can make something look a bit more special. So what we'll do is we'll get over there, give it a pick, and make someone's weekend. See you in a mo. Okay, let's see if it'll pick any better. Just remind you of that picture. It's quite a real flat towards the back. And see how low that front one is, them too. So they are none of zero, tiny little nudges. So high at the back and low at the front, extremely low at the front. It's not a difficult one to pick. Like I say, they are all slightly different. So at the back solid, we don't want that. So I want to find a solid. There's 5. Just bounce, bounce, bounce. So off, and then bounce, bounce, bounce. 5, and then we know that's there. 3, bounce, bounce, bounce. 4, just give it a tiny, it's a fraction. And there she goes. Open, push a wire in. Make sure all the way around, get it all the way in that gap, and we could spin it round. She'll go all the way around, and there she goes. It's going to be tight, a bit gunky. Get just bang in the right place, and she's open. So yeah, so it is an easy one. They are all different. Right, it's ready for someone. Ready for someone to have a go at this nice cleaned up Chubb Cruiser. So supporters, thank you again for your support. You're all in here. Wish you all the best of luck. Got one. Who is it? Matthew Williams. Matthew Williams, congratulations. That shiny Chubb Cruiser is all yours. Give it a pick. If you can, post a video, that would be fantastic. And guys, remember, if you do like the video, please like, comment and share if possible. I really appreciate all your support, and it really does make this channel grow. Everyone stay safe, have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you all next week and see what else we can clean up and have a little go. And remember, interesting tools, the special offer still running for another 4 weeks, so 70 quid for a padlock pick set is not bad at all. Not bad at all. Take it easy, guys. Ta-da!